Monka Giga Fast. Alright. Welcome, everybody, to the Moon Cup Semifinals map pool showcase. Let me turn down my Twitch stream so I don't have to listen to myself for the time being. Because I only have it open just to see the chat. But the semifinal showcase now into No Mod 1, which is Euphorium, the Dream of White Star difficulty. Coming in at 6.4 stars, 4 minutes 33 seconds in drain time. Relatively long map. But we're finally getting to see some difficulty scaling here. 6.4 No Mod 1 here. And it's a pretty generic consistency map. What you would kind of expect to see from a No Mod 1 these days. As you see in some of the laser stats, CS4, AR 9.5, OD9, pretty generic for the most part, at 186 BPM. A little bit of a spike section right there into the first PI. One-two section here, right there. Contributes a little bit of a difficulty spike, but still relatively consistent for the most part. Again, pretty much the same patterns repeating itself here in the second KI. Into a little bit of the solo section here, where we see a few longer streams and sliders. Some longer bursts scattered throughout in this part of the map. I would greatly appreciate it if Discord stopped dying so I get to actually commentate. It finally unfroze itself. But yeah, that was No Mod 1 for the most part. Pretty generic for the most part. Into No Mod 2. It was Zool remix from Seal Angel Honey set. No Mod 2, streamy based map. Is CS5 AR9 OD7 at 195 BPM. Some longer streams, lots of longer bursts. We saw 25 node into Quint 17 node streams. Lots of longer streams on this map. Very stamina intensive. The SS is gone, feels bad. And the last circle as well, even more sad. No Mod 3 now. Yoyami Datsugoku Hime on Sakai difficulty. The alt map into Mirage map 2. It's about to be some very interesting patterns scattered in this map. CS4 AR 9.4 OD8, 150 BPM. Comes in at 5.72 stars. Almost spewed out stuff for No Mod 4. Not yet. Not yet. Long map, 4 minutes 59 seconds in drain time. Longest map in the No Mod pool. Longest map actually in all of the mod pools aside from Tiebreaker. To this first GI section, a lot of fast sliders, space quads, sliders into doubles. A lot of the stuff you would typically find in a Mirage style alt map. To the second TI we go. A lot of similar stuff from the first TI. Lots of space quads, high SV sliders. A little bit of a 1/3 there. A little bit of a 1/3 section there. Be careful. It's on 150 BPM. That's going to be especially slow. So don't tap that section. Don't tap this section too fast in particular. Otherwise, you're going to find a lot of 100s, 50s, or even just misses from tapping way too early. Into another really spaced section here. The flow aim required for these space patterns is going to be especially important. Be careful not to over-aim there, because it is the last note of that 6-note pattern on top of the stacked slider head. Into the final key eye of the map. A little bit of a slowdown section into the ending. To the final spinner and the end of No Mod 3. Into No Mod 4 we go. QLWA 1112's extra difficulty. So also 150 BPM for the most part. I believe there is a faster 190 section in this map, but for the most part it is also a relatively slow map. Short, less than 2 minutes at 1 minute and 54 seconds. Triangles into some interesting patterns, and there's a wiggle section there into 1/6 as well. Some back and forths there. You could try to cheese them, or you can actually aim them. Both work, I think. The patterns aren't spaced far enough to the point where it's impossible to cheese. But if you can actually aim them, I think it is the safer bet. And the speed up section to 190 here. Map for the most part is 150 BPM, but this ending last quarter of the map does speed up.
Holy shit, I'm
Hello, M1 Kel.
Hello. Let's go.
You've arrived at the conclusion of No Mod 4.
Alright. Oh, wait, we're still on No Mod 4. Oh my god.
Yeah, you missed out on the 5-minute No Mod 3.
Nice. Nice. Alright. This is the speed, I'm guessing?
Yeah,
It is 200 BPM.
200 BPM No Mod 5.
Oh, this is an AG map. Okay, it's got that sort of... It has that sort of Val-like... It plays like a Val map.
Yep.
I sound so good. I know. I'm just that good sounding.
Insane. I don't know if you
I'm
can
literally
really
insane.
don't know if you could really say it's like No Mod 1.
I mean,
it's long, but I consider it more.
It's
more
very bursty,
awkward.
actually.
Yeah, really bursty.
It's really bursty.
Yeah,
So.
there was that really long, like, 19-note burst we saw earlier. Well, I guess at this point it would be just a long, like, horizontal stream.
The burst shouldn't be that hard anyways, just because of the fact that, they're all, like, I don't know how I can say it. It's already 7, so, you know. At this level, I don't think it should be a problem. It is very aim heavy. I mean, like I said, it's got a lot of these sort of val, angle, and symmetrical patterns.
Yep. There's that stack right there, triple into a single. And we saw the build up into this Ki. There's a few buzz sliders that can catch you off if you're not careful enough with them.
Yeah.
And then there's that accelerated burst right there. Another one of those awkward stacks there. Another triple into quad. Or not triple into quad, triple into single. Very awkward rectangle pattern there.
Oh yeah, those sliders are actually pretty easy to slider break on.
Yeah.
It's like those Scarlet Rose sliders.
Oh, yep.
But yeah, it's pretty aim heavy. Apparently this is the speed / awkward pick. According to Akinohana.
Definitely covers the awkward bases, I'll tell you that much. Because this maps like these, you don't find a lot of maps like these nowadays. You have to go hunt for them for the most part.
Exactly.
A little bit of finger control section here. 2 sets of doubles into a single, and some slider spam at the end.
All right, No Mod 6. This is where things get real jank.
Oh, this map. Adrenaline.
This is like the map that like everyone tries to pass the 7-star version of. This one is certainly a lot more weird.
Oh yeah. Slow slider. And that slider placement immediately after. Oh.
I mean, it should not be too hard to practice, although I'm pretty sure you'll definitely get caught out on that if you are sight reading the map pool.
Yeah. I think the harder part is just holding the accuracy, because I feel like that pattern is you're either going to get 100 by not holding the slider end, or you're going to get 100 by hitting the slider ahead of the following slider late. Relatively short map, 2 minutes 15 seconds. It's got a lot of weird gimmicky patterns. Some finger control as well. 128 BPM.
And here comes the actual map, I guess. That was all built up. Okay, this is a little bit underwhelming. I thought it was gonna be more gimmicky than this, but that's fine, I guess.
Well, there's that. There's that.
Oh, there.
Michael.
Oh, okay. That exists. That's a thing.
Few cuts.
That's a very awkward cut stream. Just because of not only the angle, but just the velocity of the aim on it is super rough.
Yep. And well, that's the map. If you can hit that one pattern, I think you
If you
have
hit
a
the
good
one
chance.
pattern, you pretty much win. I mean, it's... Yeah. You basically win if you hit that one pattern. Good job. That's
into
literally
the first
it.
of the into the first of the 4 hiddens. Big
Yep.
circle hidden. Massive circle hidden. CS2 hidden. Oh god.
Oh, this is a scub domino. Interesting.
Well, 230 BPM. You can treat this either as a single tap or alt map. The song doesn't strike me as something that would have a lot of bursts in it.
Yeah, it's mostly just a lot of concentrated fast slider aim.
Yeah. Aim aspect of this map is actually kind of difficult. It's pretty much only low SR because it's CS2. But this is definitely gonna feel like you're playing a lot of a higher SR jump map just because it's still really mechanically difficult, but it's on CS2, so it's the aim leniency is there because of large circles. It should be, aside from like the aim and relatively speedy, like fast aspect of it being 230 BPM, for the most part, I think it should be relatively comfortable for most people to read. AR 9.3, not too terrible.
It's very straightforward.
These fast sliders, though, in these KI sections. Again, you can either treat this map as a single tap map, or you can alt this. Because it definitely has like that sort of alt feel to it, but 230 is still single tappable for a lot of players.
Very cool hidden one. It's actually a short hidden one for once, which is good. Good job, Aquino.
Hidden Pool is actually relatively short this week because Hidden 2... Raijin no Hiraryude on the insane difficulty. Pretty... Angel Honey AR 8. I don't know if you can really... It's aim. But it's got a lot of interesting patterns in it, and it's also very brutal on the HP drain, which is why I'm glad tournaments these days basically
Failed
use
scores count.
failed
fails
scores
enabled.
count, and also
Let's
no fail is
go.
enabled because this map is HP 8. It's HP 8, I think.
Yeah, it's from a time where HP 8 was like the norm
Yeah.
back in
So
the
like
days.
you miss like 5 notes, you die. In the current times. HP 10 gang. It is HP 10 after Hard Rock.
Yeah, just play on the Hard Rock.
Yeah, HP 10, right there. Another relatively larger circle size map. It is CS3. You only need to FC and not care about HP? Yeah, exactly. Just FC forehead.
These back and forths. That they can be a bit troublesome to read, especially if you're side reading.
Yeah, especially that one
or
right
you just
there.
misread like a single pattern. You can lose your track on the notes really quickly.
Yeah. Especially that one back and forth right there.
Yeah, you can theoretically throw act, but if you misread, you'll miss a lot, and that'll be really problematic.
Fortunately for Fujiwara, no. Six map and like, wait, this is actually wait. I wonder if I could try to farm this. A little bit of a break section into the last quarter of the map. This ending is definitely really intense. But that's about it when it comes to this map. It does slow down here at the ending.
Pretty clean ending. This is actually a pretty cool map. I actually like this. I want to play this map now. Hey guys,
Hey,
it's
Michael.
a Shimotsuki Haruka map. I wonder who put this in the pool.
Wow, Michael. I wonder myself.
I wonder. You know, it's just... I've been struggling to figure it out, and like, you know... Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty insane.
Insane.
It's actually insane. I should probably update the map pool sheet now, because now that two hard rocks have been put on the sheet. Please excuse me while I'll do that.
Yes.
It has been done.
Good job, Michael. Good job, I'm proud of you.
The format is still broken, but whatever. I'll just manually fix it every single time a new map gets put on.
Tusk. Google Sheets.
I have to leave in
moments.
like 2 minutes, by the way. So
Flask.
that's pretty flask.
Can we get some flasks in the chat?
Can we get some flasks in the chat? Yeah, can we get some flasks?
Flask. And he's gone. God, Michael. Oh,
Wait, I just misclicked. I was gonna leave, but I accidentally clicked on call craft and said, "I'm sorry, craft." Anyways,
oh, Michael.
thanks for letting me be part of the showcase.
Good job, Michael.
I'll see you guys later.
Goodbye. If you can't already tell, the CS 6.5 map. 170 BPM, 3 minutes 58 seconds. Really got some Michael moments right there. A little bit of higher slider velocity section in this part of the map. A little bit of an accelerated pattern right there. But otherwise, pretty much relatively consistent in what it tests. A lot of precision, relatively similar patterns throughout the map, and a little flower slider at the very end here. So that was Hard Rock 2. Into Hard Rock 3, which is another Shimotsuki Haruka map. So, 105 BPM, which probably is going to play more or less like a 210 BPM map. A bit of a... I guess if we're talking 210 BPM terms, that would have been like a 1/3. I think actually, since this is timed in timed at 105, there was a little bit of 1/6 section there, and then a few 1/8. But for all intents and purposes, treat it like a 210 BPM hard rock jump map. So would more or less be 1/3 and 1/4. Longest map in the Hard Rock pool, 4 minutes 8 seconds, 6.09 stars after Hard Rock. Another 1/3 section there, again speaking in terms of this map being basically 210 BPM. I mean, you could get technical with me and say it's 105 and correct the timings there, but it's a 210 BPM aim map. Deal with it. Pretty straightforward for the most part, though. It's a Lost A map at CS4 Hard Rock, so 5.2. Pretty straightforward. A little bit of a finger control section there, actually. You know, be careful on the timings, particularly on that part. Swapping a lot, decent amount between 1/3 and 1/4 there. With a wide angle section there, and that's not a slow slider. And that is the map. Into Hard Rock 4, the final of the Hard Rock pool. Senko Hanabi Aika on 0108 Aika difficulty. Val map in Hard Rock. 5.96 stars, 200 BPM. Lots of triples so far we've seen in this map. Pretty burst heavy. There's a little double there. Again, very symmetrical. Typical of Val style maps. Interesting rhythm section there. To some final bursts before the break. Yeah, very burst heavy. Lots of triples. Decent amount of 5-note bursts. Some longer 7 and 9-note bursts scattered throughout this map. And some sliders. And that's the map. Very clean play, actually, from David. Very clean. And with that, with the double time, with the Hard Rock pool exhausted, we are finally into the double time pool. Lascaration. This is an old map. 246 BPM. 2 minutes and... yeah, 2 minutes 16 seconds. Laser takes DP times. It just doesn't do star rating. Okay. Long 246 BPM stream right there. Another long 17-note stream right there. Decent amount of triples, some awkward, I guess some linear aim patterns as well scattered throughout this map. And another relatively longer 9-note burst right there, I should say. Another 17-note stream right there. And with that, that is double time 1. Into double time 2, Akane Sumaru dress. Okay, insane difficulty. 240 BPM. 1 minute and 50 seconds. 1 minute 52 seconds, 5.83 stars after double time. $240 BPM finger control. Actually pretty intense on the finger control. Very short map to help compensate for that, but very intense. Be careful on some of these patterns here. These stacks really do like to be tricky with you. Because I think we saw a quad into a single note right at the very end, or is a triple followed by a single note stacked on the last note. And it's just some aim patterns here at the ending, final square into some 2 spinners to close out the map. DT3 now. Ruri no Tori, another Shimotsuki Haruka map, another Lhasa map, 145 BPM after double time. And Star Slider in the beginning here. 3 minutes, so relatively consistency-based double time. Air 9.9. That is roughly 8.3, 8.4 base. And CS 4.8, so a little bit of precision compared to what I think you would find in most of your DT pools. Relatively smaller circle comparatively in double time. But that's still should still be relatively comfortable for most players. Or I think CS values between like 4 and 5.2 are for the most part really comfortable for a lot of players. And this map being 145 BPM. I guess you could consider it like Snap Alt, if you really want to consider it that way. Last PI of the map now. Decent amount of 1/6 bursts scattered throughout the map as well. The song's really nice, I do agree. Alright, double time 4, the final double time. Kaleidoscope. 235, 236 BPM. Air 10.3. At 2 minutes and 50 seconds. So another longish double time. On high AR. Can your eyes keep up? Because my eyes certainly can't. A little bit of longer 7-note-ish burst right there at the beginning into the first key eye. So far, map actually pretty straightforward for a 10.3. Aim into a few bursts. Seen a lot of decent amount of 5-note bursts to start off with this. Another relatively older style map. It is a Shirelia set. Some older linear patterns, but not too overly uncomfortable. And there we go. Double time 4, pretty straightforward overall. Just some linear rain focused with decent amount of triples, 5-note bursts, a few 7 notes in there, nothing too crazy. And then finally into the tiebreaker. Recall on the Recollab difficulty. It says 93 BPM. I don't know how much I really want to trust that. But it could be. I don't know. 6.1 stars on the dot for the people who want to take Hard Rock on this. This comes out at 6.56 and a really long slider with a lot of slider ticks. Five minutes, 21 seconds, CS4, AR9, OD9, and if you feel like playing Hard Rock on this, it is CS 5.2, AR10, OD10. To the first PI we go. Some wide distance spacing, relatively large distance spacing jumps here in this first PI. A little bit of a kick slider pattern there. A little bit of 1/3 section there as well. Another long slider. Almost reminiscent of the slider that's in Kreutz's Ascension to Heaven. Very reminiscent of that slider. The slider tick rate's actually relatively high on this map, so you do be careful to actually follow these sliders. I'm not sure if any of these sliders have those invisible slider ticks that you can't really see in some skins at the very end. But rest assured, because this is actually relatively high slider tick rate on this map, you do want to actually hold through all of these sliders, or you risk slider breaking on a slider tick that you might not have seen if it's at the very end of the slider. A little bit of an interesting section right there. Be careful on that part. That's probably, if there's any pattern in this map that you need to be aware of, it is most likely going to be that pattern right there into the build-up into the second PI. Another kick slider section right there. Oh yeah, this solo section is also gonna probably catch people off guard. Be careful here. Lots of cuts in this. Lots of cut streams in this solo section, though. Sight read. I also do not understand how you hit this on sight read. Because those patterns are pretty brutal. Man, actually a Sag slider break on a kick slider. It's actually Sag. Into some final jumps at the very end into another long slider. Look at all of that combo. That's a lot of combo from just one slider. To a long spinner to close it out. And with that, that is the semifinals pool. I think for the most part, everything is up, at least up to Hard Rock 2, I think, is on the sheet already. I don't know about anything after Hard Rock 3 or after, because that was roughly when Michael left. Rest assured, if it's not on there currently, Michael will get the map pool sheet updated, and if it's already updated, good for him. But that is the semifinals map pool showcase. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys this weekend with semifinals matches for Frost Moon Cup. See you next time.